What's up guys, Shuckle King here, bringing you quarterfinals for BBL. We are taking on Kyle A this week. Very terrified of this matchup, even though I picked him. I don't know if it was the right call, but I picked him. So, we are facing Iron Moth, that is Terra Grass. We also see that the Spite Ops is brought this game. Make sure you guys consider subscribing to my channel, and also check out Kyle. So, in my team builder that's linked below, I said my lead was going to be a weakness policy Petrarant, unless he brought Spite Ops, and if Spite Ops was brought, then I'm going to lead with Ogerpon, and go for Taunt, make sure that Sticky Webs don't go up. I suppose Spikes, Toxic Spikes can also go up. You can also go for U-turns and such, but I think outside of the Spite Ops, I think he brought the best 5 Mons into this matchup. That 6th slot could have been filler, Sylveon, Rotom Wash, Ditto, so good luck to have fun, Kyle. Hopefully this game goes alright. I think Petrarant is going to be interesting mid-game. Would have been nice if I had recovery on it, but I didn't think I needed recovery if it was going to be a lead set. So, we'll see. Your ops. Okay, so we got Ogerpon here, and we will go for Taunt. We'll see if you're, we're going to Terra here, because we don't want to die to a first impression or anything, so we will go for a Taunt. We are pretty bulky, and there's no Rotom Wash, so Ogerpon looks pretty good, just as a Pokemon that can stay alive and go for recovery and such. So I'm doing like 80 to 90% with an Ivy Cudgel to this Pokemon. But yeah, we'll see if he's Mental Herb. That'd be pretty cool if that were brought. He could die to an Ivy Cudgel, though. He is Mental Herb. Okay. That is a pretty cool bring. Mental Herb. Spite Ops with Webs. We're playing with Webs this game. What does that really affect? It affects not my Latios. That's Scarf. Doesn't affect my Zacian. It'll affect my Ogerpon later, I guess, but it's going to be a bulkier set. The problem is going to be Giratina can go for Will-O-Wisp faster on it. Darkrai was bulky anyway. Deoxys is bulky. Petrarant is bulky anyway, so it's not the worst situation here. Ivy Cudgel is pretty free outside of the Giratina. I think I can go for... Both moves are honestly fine. It's not like you're going to switch in aggressively to something else. You probably just go for U-turn. You got all you wanted to get out of the Spite Ops. Now, you could go for, like, Spikes, I suppose. Okay, that's pretty defensive. He gets a Toxic Spike up. But we do have Petrarant to absorb him, so that is not the worst. I bring him down to 20% to Spite Ops. I believe that's probably max HP, and I got a low roll. Now, with knockoff kill, knockoff with no item, that should definitely kill. I do 25% min. I'm not too threatened with something that comes out. I guess am I worried about Iron Moth coming out? I guess I could Parting Shot and absorb the Toxic Spikes at that point. I will go for Ivy Cudgel here. I don't think it makes too much of a difference, and we are going to get the kill. So, Spite Ops definitely did its job. I got Spikes, or I got a T-Spike up and Sticky Webs. But not the most impactful, but Toxic Spikes are going to be a little bit annoying. It kind of forces me to go into Petrarant and absorb him. And my Petrarant it's pretty good in this game. I would like to have the opportunity to kill Chien-Pao with it. Now let's see what his response is going to be. It should be Iron Moth. Iron Moth. Demon Time. Giratina comes out. And is this going to Will-O-Wisp me? Maybe it's weakness policy? But yeah, we'll go for a Taunt. Let's see if you're like Scarf the Wisp or something like that. You saw knockoff. You could be physical, I guess. Okay, can't Will-O-Wisp. I think I go for And he maybe is max speed Giratina, maybe not respecting that I would cover a max speed Giratina because I'm going to cover whatever Kyle A is cooking in the kitchen. Now, if he's like max special attack, Dragon Pulse or something like that, and I give him a weakness policy boost, he's doing like 50% to me, but I'm getting him pretty weakened. Is that a fine enough trade? Or do I want to just keep going for Ivy Cudgels, and I probably beat this like long term? Not entirely sure. If it's speedy, like I'd imagine it's probably a speedy Giratina set. To try to maybe catch me only outspeeding Iron, or Great Tusk. I guess that's possible. You're going to switch out. I am good with this result. Are you going to go... Okay, Jirachi. That is beautiful. This Ogerpon's doing a ton of work. That's a ton. Choice Scarf. Okay. And knockoff, I did like 60%. So probably max HP. Max HP Jirachi. I think I'm fine to go for Ivy Cudgel here. That should kill. You might not have enough speed on this Jirachi. Losing your Choice Scarf. You might. Because I only covered for base 90. I didn't cover for like base 90 plus a little bit of creep if the Jirachi really wanted to go for that circumstance, assuming its item would get knocked off. That's like a pretty big if then. But the Jirachi getting down to 40% is awesome. And it's going to actually die. So that is that's a great exchange. Now, he has Sticky Webs up, which is good, but I have 2 kills, and I'm not really... I don't think I'm necessarily threatened by anything in particular. I think I just... Now, Iron Moth should come out, right? I guess the question is whether it's a throw if I go for Ivy Cudgels on this. Iron Moth. If it's offensive, Terra Grass. I'm doing 50 to 60%. Now, Energy Ball is to a KO. If he specs, it would kill or whatever, but yeah, I'm gonna stay in. Yeah, he's booster speed. And if he's not, like, enough to... If he's, like... You could be, like, max HP getting speed boost, or, like, a lot of HP to get speed boost, or you could be a lot of defense to get speed boost. So, if it's not a lot of defense and more HP, I'm doing, like, 55% min as opposed to 50% min. So we're going to stay in. Go for Ivy Cudgel. I guess Petrun could have also been a play there, predicting Energy Ball, but I'm not doing a ton of damage to it. So I think I'm fine. Staying with this. Yeah, Utera. Definitely makes sense. You saw Taunt, knock off Ivy Cudgel. You don't know my last move, Synthesis. It could be U-turn, and that would do pretty decent damage, but I guess you're not too worried about that at this point. Now, a crit shouldn't... Oh, a crit will kill me, because it'll go through my special defense boost. 355 to 127. I am good with that. Let's see how much damage this does. It does about... That's like 55, 56%. Can't really tell if that's more defensive or more HP invested. The Energy Ball doing 228 shows it's a higher roll from Timid Booster, Energy, Iron Moth. That makes sense. Does he want to go for a Fiery Dance to try to get a special attack boost? That's not going to kill. Sludge Wave is not going to kill. Going for another Energy Ball seems pretty good. It does my Deoxys kill? Not really. I think I want to save the Petrun for later, but I want to absorb the Toxic Spikes too. Do I just let the Ogerpon go down? I think I let the Ogerpon go down in case he wants to be aggressive. Okay, he's going to go for an Energy Ball and kill. Now, if I go into a Deoxys here, then I'm getting poisoned. So he's down to like 55%. So it'd take 2 Nightshades to kill this. Going into Petron is just a really nice kill into Chien-Pao. So I don't think I let that happen. I could also go into Latios and just go for Draco, but that has a chance to miss. But I don't have to get poisoned either. And he doesn't have a Draco switch in. I think I'm fine with that. Bug Buzz is not going to kill. Even with a crit, it's not going to kill. So if I win the speed tie and land a Draco, that's great. If he switches out, pretty much anything is going to die unless if it's super bulky. Like, I think Giratina probably takes a lot from this. Oh, it doesn't. I mean, it takes 70%, so that's a lot, but it's definitely not going to kill. I guess two Dracometers would kill Giratina if I don't miss. Unless he's specially defensive, then I wouldn't kill. He's thinking it out. Bug Buzz should probably come out here, and Bug Buzz will do decent amount of damage. I'll still have speed to outspeed Great Tusk, even if it gets booster energy. And if it gets a rapid spin boost, then plus booster speed, then I don't outspeed, so that could be a little problematic. I do have the Deoxys still. That should be fine for it. Let's see, we do land, we outspeed, and we kill. That is pretty good right there. So the Iron Moth is dead. He's down to 3 Pokemon. This Latios gets a kill. If Great Tusk or Giratina gets a kill on the Latios, this Latios should be able to revenge kill whatever. I mean, granted that I land. I mean, I could definitely miss. I also have not got spikes up yet. So if it is Focus Sash Chien-Pao, that can be annoying. I do have the boot on the Zacian, so I should be fine in that regard. I think we are in a pretty good position. So again, Chien-Pao comes out here. Or no, I mean, I don't sack off the Latios. I think Petron is the play. This can also be Great Tusk. So yeah, we'll go into Petron here. Even if it sets up a substitute and Petron handles it fine. I wanted Petron to do things in this game, but it looks like it is not going to be doing much. It'll give us some intel about what type of spread this is. It'll also absorb the toxic spikes, so that is alright. And like, clicking Play Rough with my Zacian seems pretty good. Now he goes for Sword Stance. Now, I feel like I can go into... No. I mean, I can go into my... Icicle Crash. Is Icicle Crash a contact move? It is not a contact move. So, I think I still go into you and get Rocky Helmet Chip. I think you go for a crunch and kill. You could go. You could easily go for an Icicle Crash and try to kill this Petron. But I could be Culver Berry or something like that. Your Sword Stands +2. I guess we'll find out if you're Life Orb or not. This is a pretty big play. I mean, I can go into Zacian here, like, on the follow-up. I mean, I will if I get the... Rocky Helmet Chip. Just go for Crunch. He does go for an Icicle Crash. Gets a crit. I don't think that really matters. We'll see if he's Life Orb. He is Life Orb. That is good to know. Now, we bring in my Zacian. And we miss a Play Rough. Ice Shard does 40 to 50%. I really don't have any other play but go for Play Rough here. And if I miss, I lose. I had Close Combat on this set as like a general middle ground, but I wanted Psychic Fangs to hit Iron Moth if it didn't want to Terra against me, which I think is definitely fair. So I've missed a couple Play Roughs this season. Probably have missed more Play Roughs than I should have with the accuracy, but I definitely landed enough to win games. So hopefully Zacian does this for me and we'll be okay. Hopefully you don't switch out either. Yeah, +2. I mean, yeah, there's I think we just lose if I misplay rough, but we land. Awesome. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean that'd be a way to go out for sure. Dying to the Qian Pao. But I knew Qian Pao was really, really good into me. Great Tusk. Play rough does 77 to 90%. I mean, well, if he's max HP. I guess we can figure some of that stuff out. If Giratina comes out, I win the game. I should sub, and he can't do anything against that. I mean, unless I miss like multiple attacks, I guess I could go for crunches and be safe against that. But yeah, I do 76 to 90% to max HP Great Tusk. If it is not max HP, then I do 90 to 105. I'm not too worried about weakness policy Great Tusk, right? Because he'd have to rapid spin twice. Now, I guess I could miss. Okay, Demon Time comes out. He knows I'm boots. Maybe he's, nah, he's not going to be red card. We'll see what this is. It could be Roar, I guess. It seems like not a great sign if he's bringing Giratina in to take on the Zacian as opposed to Great Tusk. Will-O-Wisp, okay. It worked again. I had Swords Dance for a little bit on this set, but switched it now. We don't know anything about this Giratina. Play rough to a KOs. Crunch might not to a KO, but I don't think he can do too much. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball does not break my sub if he's 0 special attack. If he has like 4 special attack EVs, it does also not break my sub. So, unless he's offensive or like some special attack, then he'll break it. And he'd have to probably get a good roll. Depends. If he's like max, then he's going to break my subs too with Shadow Ball. But I think we have this. The boots, kind of expecting Spite-Offs to come. It came in my first mock, and then didn't come for the rest. But I was heavily expecting, when I build my initial team, which is not this one, I heavily expected that Kai would try to bring Spite-Offs with Sticky Webs. Okay. That's interesting. Not do a lot. Shadow Ball. Is he going to be Roar? Okay, he's Roar. Sure. I just have to make sure I don't let Great Tusk get like 2 speed boosts, I think. I will be slower than this, but I think I just go for Dark Pulses. I think that's fine. I think I just attack what's in front of me. Now I did like 30% with that play rough, so he's like max defensive. Or at least close to max defensive on the Giratina. But that's a good out to make sure I get I mean, I don't just win with the Zacian if I'm behind a sub. So Roar was definitely a good play there. He could go into Great Tusk. We can gauge from the damage that I do with my Dark Pulse if he's like a bulkier spread, if he's a booster speed. Obviously, we'll find that out in about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he's not. That does nothing. I do 15%. I'm pretty sure that has to be Assault Vest. So Assault Vest max HP would have done 18%. I feel pretty fine going for Ice Beam and getting a bunch of chip on this. If he goes for close combat, then the lowers defenses, and I should kill. With an Ice Beam, it'd be close if he has a lot of special defense. He's also not, I mean, he's not doing a lot with close combat because I have Choppleberry, so that is a plus. If he should always outspeed me. Maybe if he has 0 speed. No. If he has 0 speed, yeah. 338 down to 122. Let's see. Am I going to get the kill? It's going to be close. I don't get the kill. I do he did 216 to me with Headlong Rush. So he has a little bit of attack. I can go for Sucker Punch and probably get the kill. -1. Yeah, let's go for Sucker Punch. This might pick it off. It does. Nice. There we go. Darkrai. He's not a fraud. He's not going to play for the, what is it, what do I forget the basketball team that Boogie and Dwight Howard play on. Is it Guangzhou? No, I don't think so. It might be Shanghai. I'm not sure, but Darkrai's not going there yet. He's been proven his worth as a 5th round draft pick for your Philadelphia Stunkies. All right, Giratina's in. Unless he has a lot of special attack. Dark Pulse into Sucker Punch. Probably doesn't kill, but I might. I could also get a crit. I haven't gotten a crit this game. Yeah, Kyle got a crit with the Icicle Crash, right? I think I'm due for one, honestly. It is kind of surprising I haven't gotten one. So I feel pretty confident we're going to get the same Hex. Does he not have Dragon coverage? Maybe not. Maybe one's Dark Ride to pad the stats. I respect it. Go for another Dark Pulse and get the kill. Good game, Kyle A. Always fun to play you. Glad that the team I brought worked out. We will find out who my playoff opponent is in a little bit. I guess I would know who it is right now, but I'm not going to spoil it, just depending from the video goes up. But good thing to Kyle. He had a great run. He was very excited for the season, and he showed people, I guess, definitely the worth of Terraditto. That Pokemon definitely did numbers. But we will hopefully face him in the future, maybe in the next draft league we do. But yeah, we're down to semifinals. That's awesome. So yeah, until next time, later guys.